Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a one-pan meal. Today we're gonna be making a surf and turf and zucchini one-pan meal. I love doing these. It's like a dump it all in one pan, let it cook, and then you have a great low-calorie, low-carb dinner that is perfect for your macros, for dinner, lunch, meal prep, whatever you want it to be. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prep my steak. Now I'm gonna be using a ribeye. That is my favorite cut of steak. You can use New York strip, you could use a leaner cut, whatever you want honestly, but I like to use a little bit of a fattier steak. That's just my preference. So I'm gonna take my steak and I'm going to cut it into 1-inch cubes. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and also like this video while you're at it. Next, we're going to prep our summer squash. I'm gonna be using a yellow and a green squash. Green squash is also known as zucchini. And all we're going to do is chop it. So I am going to cut off both ends. Then slice it down the middle. Slice it again. So now it's in 2 quarters. And then slice again so that we have quarter-sized pieces. I also want to prep some garlic and shallot. So first for our shallot, what we're going to do is just cut off both ends. You're then going to slice it down the middle. And that way you can easily peel off the outside. And then you're going to slice it down long ways. Turn it and then finally chop again like this. I'm heating a steel pan to medium-low heat, and I'm gonna add some avocado oil to my pan. We're gonna let that oil heat up, and once it is nice and hot, we're gonna add our shallots and garlic. We're gonna cook this until it gets fragrant. Let's add a little bit of salt and some black pepper. And give it a little stir. Now you don't have to cook this in a steel pan. You can also cook it in an iron skillet, and non-stick. Doesn't really matter, ceramic, whatever you have, it will work. We're waiting until our shallots and garlic get fragrant. We don't want it to start browning or burning because we're gonna throw in our zucchini and we don't wanna cook burnt shallots and garlic with the zucchini. So I can now smell my shallots and garlic. They are fragrant, and I'm going to take my zucchini and add it to the pan. Let's stir this all together. I'm gonna add a little bit of extra avocado oil on top and stir to mix. Let's add our seasonings. I'm gonna add some salt, black pepper, yellow paprika or mild paprika, garlic powder, and dried oregano. I'll of course include the measurements down in the description below. Let's stir this all together, and then we're gonna let it sit and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. We want our zucchini to start softening up. As you're cooking it for those 2 to 3 minutes, you wanna stir occasionally, maybe like every 30 seconds, just to make sure that it doesn't start burning on the bottom of the pan. But we're not cooking on a high temperature either. We're cooking on medium-low heat because we wanna make sure that this is softening up and not burning. Steel is obviously much hotter than a non-stick pan, so you wanna be careful with the temperature here. After 2 to 3 minutes of cooking your zucchini, you're going to increase the temperature to medium. We're now gonna cook it for another 3 minutes. I'm gonna take my zucchini out of the pan and we're gonna now cook our meat. Turning my pan back on medium heat, I'm adding some avocado oil again into the pan. And we're gonna take our steak and drop it in there and let it cook for about a minute. I'm gonna add some salt and some black pepper. After a minute, give your steak a stir and make sure it cooks thoroughly on all sides. Just before your steak is thoroughly cooked, you're going to add some Worcestershire sauce. I like to add about 1.5 tablespoons. I'm gonna move over my steak to one side and now add my shrimp. Make sure to add some salt and black pepper to the shrimp. I'm also gonna add a little bit of extra avocado oil on top of the shrimps to make sure that it doesn't cook on a completely dry pan. Flip over your shrimp to let it cook on the other side for 30 seconds, and then once it's pink on both sides, you're going to mix the steak and shrimp together. And there you have it, a simple one-pan meal, summer squash with steak and shrimp. This is so easy to make, a really great meal prep. It's low calorie, it is low carb, high in protein, great if you're on a GLP-1 diet or if you are just someone who's watching your macros. I can't wait to dig into this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Now, most importantly, we need to do a taste test. Cheers. Simple yet flavorful. You guys are gonna absolutely love this recipe. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell to never miss a tasty upload. Till next time.